Breakups hurt the most. Me. Ever had this? When you switch sides to face the wall. Oh, one of those pesky hangnails. I'll take care of that. Ah! Guys in elementary school after saying, let me see your arm really quickly, then pulling out this. Brain, break it. Why? Brain, you gotta. Damn, never thought I'd find a table lamp relatable. Please don't ask me to peel potatoes. What you see versus what your phone sees. How other people walk versus how I walk. Me. Obvious signs that a girl likes me. When you realize that the fidget spinner trend happened almost a decade ago. My mum's signature versus my signature. Free speech applies to everyone. Yay! Even opinions you don't agree with. Hey. Nobody. My ankle for literally no reason. The burger when you take it in the drive-thru. The burger when you arrive home. My life. That one moment. My life again. Every disease known to mankind. Me after looking up my symptoms for a cough. Me finally gets 8 hours of sleep. My neck. Yeah, but you did it totally wrong. Sometimes I'm late just because I stay like this for a long time. When you make an excuse not to go out and they come up with a solution. I think about this all the time. Bro, the president of 2085 is probably watching Cocomelon right now. The beauty of putting your phone down and just living in the moment. Everyone saying the math taught in schools is useless in everyday life. Me using y equals mx plus b to calculate the slope of the hill that my life is going down. Life is so tough as an adult. I could really use a soccer bopper fight right now. Me watching my dog stand on its back legs and say, no one will ever believe you, in perfect English. Me in the mirror recreating facial expressions I've made throughout the day to check if they looked weird or not. Me, don't let her know how awkward you are. Her, nice weather, thanks. I always be overthinking these. Yeah, and they will get you for this. I don't know why I hate it. Rubbing your eyes so hard that you enter a new galaxy. When you're out of your safe foods, so you just stand miserably in your kitchen like a sim. Max brightness at midday, lowest brightness at 3 a.m. If life had loading screen tips, can't pay back debt, assume a fake identity to start a new save file. Drink alcohol to temporarily buff your confidence. POV, everything in your life is falling apart, but you have it is what it is mentality. Me in kindergarten, I can run around for hours and still be full of energy. Me now, my back hurts when I take 2 steps. The fastest things on earth. Cheetah, plane, speed of light, summer break. Not eating because I feel sick. Feeling sick because I'm not eating. Me, no one. Me in the shower. March, and the guy blinks and it's now September already. Yes, this is how time works. You go to bed. You find a good position to sleep. It starts raining. You don't have a flashback of something cringy you did 5 years ago. What people do in the shower. Cleaning. Hot water. Me, peeing standing in the middle of the night when I don't want to turn on the lights. My head when I try to be serious. My head when I try to be funny. I can't stop laughing at this my entire day. A scheduled phone call. Me, giving mental health advice. My mental health. Incorrect username or password. Bro, which one is it? Had such a tough day at work today. Stress about meeting. Relax after meeting. Me, holding in my cough during class because I've already used 3 of my free trial coughs before I start getting side-eyed. When you set an alarm for 7 a.m, but also for 7:05, 10, 15, and 20. If I win the lottery, I won't tell anyone, but there will be signs. My clothes during the day at 3 a.m. When the FBI is searching through your phone for evidence, but have to go through 60, this is literally me. My brain every time I'm about to go to sleep. Let's review your mistakes. Here is a picture of me about to make the biggest mistake of my life. When you wake up before your alarm clock rings. Low-key me every time you show me something funny. Bro, look at this, I'm wheezing. I'm screaming. When you accidentally drop something heavy in the shower. The loudest sound ever, MP3. People who go on runs right after they wake up. Me, just trying to process being alive. When someone only messages you when they need something from you. When you wake up from a dream that was 100 times better than your real life. When you're reading in class and someone says, read louder, I can't hear you. When you don't have to set an alarm for tomorrow. Yes, the most relatable face ever has grown up. I watch anime because it's so relatable. 8 planets, 204 countries, 809 islands, 7 seas, 6 billion plus people. And I'm single. This is Leonard. He hides in bushes to escape his problem. Relatable. Cold butter. My poor toast. Annoying as hell. I think my favorite meme are the ones about insignificant but universally relatable things. Existential board games. Don't torment me. Who am I? Damn, the sadness really does last forever. Didn't mean to use that picture. Dentist fooled by patient who brushed teeth really well just before annual visit. Whenever I walk by a tree, turning in my finals like, just a little bribery. Why do people slap the remote when it's not working? Why does it work after you slap it though? What makes us human? Selecting all images with traffic lights. When you wake up before your friend at their house. Worst feeling ever. Me. My subtitles. I can't hear without my subtitles. Are you ready to live yet another historical moment? Please, I just want to raise a family in peace. When you have anxiety over something incredibly stupid, and you know it's stupid but the anxiety won't go away. Love this Egyptian figurine of a woman baking bread in the Brooklyn Museum. She looks exactly like me while I'm waiting for my food to be done in the microwave. Truly an eternal experience. Stop eating junk food and go outside. Screw you, Dad. 10 years later. Le Roman statue. Stop eating junk food and go outside. Genius. In Norway, up and not crying is a not uncommon response to how's it going type questions. And I feel that's a very reasonable standard to hold oneself to, especially nowadays. Where does it hurt? Headache. Stomach ache. This username is already taken. Me. Walking down a hallway. My brain. Do it. Why? You got to. Okay. What's the most dangerous game to play? I'ma just wake up early and do it then. Being 30 in the 80s, being 30 in 2024, you find a good informational YouTube channel. Last upload 2 years ago. That one hair on my arm that moved. Me at 2 in the morning. They put their blanket under their feet. Not me. When guys show you a YouTube video, you have to understand that's a sign of great respect in their culture. You need to create an account to see this website's content, leaving immediately. When a baby passes you a fake phone, what's up with it? When you start speaking to someone new, and they have the same sense of humor as you. Why women live longer than men. Thank you for changing my life, cucumber. When a small band on Instagram follows you, so you follow them back to be nice, and they unfollow you. You just used me for land development. Girls' pockets, barely a phone. Boys' pockets, a whole phone. Khakis, Lego Millennium Falcon. Me, hits elbow, my arm. The scariest things on earth. The dark, clowns, sharks, serial killers, death. Not feeling your phone in your pocket. When you realize that pilots are just sky bus drivers and you've been thanking them for years. The only board meeting I'm willing to attend. I'm 35 and have not yet received a call to adventure, and I'm starting to worry I'm not a protagonist. When you're chewing mint gum and take a drink of water. ADHD is so funny because you try to make coffee and the next thing you know you have been standing in one spot in the kitchen for 30 minutes reading about Greenland. Couples making out in the hallway. Fight breaks out in the hallway. Kid walking too fast in the hallway. Teachers, no running in the halls. Me, I need to start saving my money. Friend, hi, you're right, we should go eat. When the page is taking forever to load. So you hit reload, and just that exact moment when you hit reload, it finally loaded. When you recognize him just by seeing his shadow. 18th birthday. Can't wait to be 21, can't, yeet. Time is fleeting. My days left on this earth are numbered. I decided to have my life story bound in leather. Oh god, what the hell? Another incredible tales. I watched this girl drop her iced coffee on my way to class, and the only thing she said was, I am so sick of being alive. Kid, when life gets you down, you got 3 choices. Give up, try again, call Luigi. Existentialist, no, you have to create a meaning for your life. Nihilist, I don't care. Just once, I want the opportunity to dramatically swipe everything off a table to make room for a giant map that I'll use to explain the plan. YouTuber. But before that, I want to thank today's me. 15 seconds plus. Lol, they played. When I build my house on The Sims and funds are low, do you ever just forget to hide your expressions for a minute? And then you're like, whoa, I did not mean to make that face out loud. Just saw someone my age being extremely talented. They ruined. No, take out the age part. Just, they ruined talent, they ruined. Doctors would be like, go buy this. And the pharmacist will give it to you. Me after I do the dishes. I have no will to live. I will have to live on. Anagram robot 0.6. I find anagrams for stuff. I know I don't always make sense, but I'm getting better. Me, checks clock before starting an activity. My anxiety? Well, it's 9:14, which might as well be 9:30. That's basically 10, which is almost 11. I have to be in bed by 11:30, so I don't have time to start anything. Me, this call out was basically assault. My parents at my age. Let's buy a house. Yes, me at my age. I will never financially recover from this. Millennials and Gen Zers are pulling in bigger paychecks, but much of their spending power is fueling short-term purchases, like groceries and vacations, not savings. Short-term purchases like groceries. You find a good show to watch that has 3 seasons. You finish it in 3 days, and there is nothing left to fill the dark void in your soul. Got my ticket for tonight. Stay home and do nothing and go to bed early. Me after texting literally anybody. This person hates me now. How antisocial are you? I can stay in my room for 3 days without getting bored as long as I have food and good internet. Now I understand her. We were too young to understand her. What did you do this weekend? Local man paralyzed after eating 413 pieces of garlic bread. The product on the website. The product when it arrives. Don't know why chickens start their day with screaming, but I understand. Life is all about perspective. Most toxic fandom. Life with a dog consists of 90% following each other around and wondering what the other is eating. When your cooking is so bad, even the ingredients are horrified by what you've done to them. They start looking at your history. Panic. It's my calculator history. Calm. It's my calculator history. My dad being smart and unfunny. My mum being dumb and funny. Me being dumb and unfunny. What I know about my own family tree. What I know about the family trees of fictional characters. Stand up, say your name, and 3 interesting facts about you. I'm Vazcor. I like memes. Confused Gen Z. What are you doing with your phone? Video, scum. It's the universal symbol for shooting video. Before you dumbwits messed it up with TikTok. When the teacher answers your question and you still didn't get it and you are too afraid to ask again. Guess we'll never know. To everyone who wrote, stay cool. In my middle school yearbook, I have some devastating news. First, I was born without my permission. Now, my future is in my hands. My teacher gives us a little piece of advice every time we walk in his class. Understand this poem? College advice. Sleep more than you study. Study more than you party. Party as much as you possibly can. I wish I was a kid again, so everyone would be proud of me for taking a long nap. When a person knows your name and you don't know theirs. Sometimes I talk a lot and sometimes I don't talk at all, but somehow both are embarrassing. This is legitimately the best ice cream I've ever had in my life. I live one of my happiest days when I'm having ice cream. When a car lets you cross, so you hit one of these. Robert Pattinson on the set of The Batman 2020. Me on the set of my life 2024. When you lose half of your property in the divorce, but you are petty as hell. Bed doesn't ask questions. Bed doesn't judge. Bed is warm and soft and is always there for you. It's nice. Removes phone case. The floor. Netflix. Enjoy this high school drama with some relatable, ordinary kids. Relatable on every level. The 2 ADHD moods. I can't do it. I can't stop doing it. The 2 types of ADHD time. Now, not now. The 2 types of memory modules. I literally cannot recall the words that just came out of my mouth. I can recite the opening paragraph of every single Magic Treehouse book. My gosh, there's a word for it. Revenge, bedtime, procrastination. And I'm not the only one who feels this way. Learned a very relatable term today. Revenge, bedtime, procrastination. A phenomenon in which people don't have much control over their daytime life. Refuse to sleep early in order to regain some sense of freedom during late night hours. My pet who doesn't understand, it's begging for boiling water that's on the stove. Me 24/7. I am way too sleep deprived to deal with your negativity right now. Nobody. Me disassociating in the middle of a conversation. Always wanted to pull one of these and leave the house mysteriously. When you're in a boring conversation and you run out of damn and that's crazy tokens. If I have to go through any more character development, my character is going to develop into a villain. Control C, Control V, Control C, Control V. How it feels opening the dishwasher and all the hot steam goes straight in your face. Gamers when they see a normal PC accessory. Gamers when they see the same accessories, but with pretty lights. My brain stops working when I see this. It's so much pressure, and for what? Never do anything you wouldn't want to explain to the paramedics. Millennials waking up in their 30s, wondering where their years went. Men really live like this and see no problem. You gotta pick a less appealing image to make your point because this is raw as hell. Life without picture jokes would be meaningless. But what they make you believe you need versus what I actually need. We had 24-hour Walmarts and $1 McChickens. We had it all. Controversial, but if I work a full-time job, I should be able to live in a 1-bedroom apartment by myself and not starve myself to make rent. But honestly, why is our generation so unhappy? Salaries don't match cost of living. Education doesn't guarantee you a job. Everything is so expensive. How many calories in uranium? 20 billion? I would never need to eat again. You wouldn't, it's true. Why are men so scared to talk to women? So I've been wanting to tell you, but I think you're very beautiful and I love your smile. And I know we only met 2 months ago, but I really like you. Lol. Mia took a screenshot. When you live in a city with a high crime rate, but really good barbecue, 3-star. I got stabbed here, but the food was fresh and drinks were tasty, but I got stabbed here. Would consider going back. Life is a parade of absurdities and pain. And then we die alone in filth. So yes, little girl, I shall buy a box of Thin Mints. Okay, the problem I have talking about my feelings is that afterwards they still exist, but also other people know about them now. This can't be right. After a couple of slices of pizza, my 3-year-old bursts into tears and says, "My mouth wants more, but my tummy doesn't." I've never related to anything more. It's so embarrassing how many times I've finished watching a movie at home and think, oh man, that was pretty good. Then Googling it to find out more, just to see it's actually universally agreed to be the worst movie ever and has a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes. Me, accidentally types the wrong URL. Navigation bar. car every day for 15 years. Do you want to go to face boot today? Huh? You want to visit a boot with a face on it? Huh. You piece of poop. Is that what you want? Moron. I used to think, this is for a Pokemon meme video. Why is this in the folder which I downloaded the memes for? Mark he's a lizard. This confirms it. And why is it eating bread like that? Below is a relatable photograph of me performing my usual morning ritual of ingesting nutrients via the uppermost opening of my alimentary canal after a nighttime period of paralytic status in the usual human fashion. In 1984, a teenager named Zach Brown appeared on Wheel of Fortune and won $3,000. He spent all the money to buy a go-kart. He went on to become the CEO of McLaren F1 Racing. Why would young people put off getting married or feel hesitant about starting their own household? 2020 rates were 2%. Well, 3. 2023, 7%. Me, after seeing my old conversations where I expressed myself too much. No, I just vividly remember going through a really old DM with, a friend at the time. I didn't speak to him anymore. And it's so weird looking back at these friendships who you think you're friends with them, but looking back, I was not friends with this person. They did not want to talk to me. There. Watching lightning be like, reject rubber burns. Embrace splinters. 7-year-old me sitting like this in my shirt because I was cold. No one. Me in my room for no reason. Me immediately regretting the decision to sit outside at a restaurant. Me randomly staring at the wall to zone out 10 minutes after waking up. When your advertising interrupts my video, it just makes me hate your product. Getting in the shower versus being in the shower versus getting out of the shower. They're living their best time of their life right now and don't even know it. When you do something really bad in a dream, but then you wake up and realize it's all fine. Women be like, I know my worth, and get played by dudes that look like this. Me staring at the sniper to make clear I know where he is. The sniper watching me as I stare at an empty building across the street. 2 dogs barking loudly at each other at 1 a.m. Their owner, name, Peter Parker. Last name, I've done this too many times. Me taking a huge poop. Women giving birth. You and I are not so different. How I feel every Sunday night. Y'all got any more of that weekend? Me begging my poop to flush when I'm at someone else's house. The poop, you're tired. The blanket is warm. Both sides of the pillow are cold. It starts raining. There's a distant thunder. You watch a new show. It's good, and the last episode has a cliffhanger. The show gets cancelled. Life is a free-to-play, pay-to-win game. Feeling lonely. Wanting to be alone. Me. Parents acted like turning this light on would crash the car. I do care, I just don't give a damn. Why do I understand this 100%? I'm gonna get mushrooms on it. I hate mushrooms. Just pick them off. The taste lingers. This is so relatable. Nobody understands the picky eaters. Singles versus in a relationship. When you're approaching someone in a long hallway and you're not sure when to begin eye contact. Bro, it's so awkward. The fact that there's people in every car driving, living their own life. No, for real. They're all main characters in their world, but just extras in mine. It's so weird to think about. Me picking my future career. Me picking a song to play for a 3-minute car ride. Literally me characters for girls. Smart, strong, successful. Literally me characters for boys. Lonely, depressed, fighting for survival. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. My mom when I was 6. They're the same picture. When you pour a full bowl of cereal, but there's no more milk. Dentist fooled by a patient who brushed his teeth really well just before annual visit. Me when I don't talk. Wait, am I boring? Me when I talk. Wait, am I annoying? When you're sleeping like a rock and someone turns your fan off. Who did it? If overthinking was a workout, your forehead has abs. Your fingers have fingertips, but your toes don't have toe tip. Yet you tiptoe, but not tip finger. Pausing the music to see if the siren is a part of the song. 11-year-old me after calling water H2O. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself. Me watching my mum tell my deepest secret to random relatives just to make them laugh for 5 seconds. When you close one eye and then close the other eye and open up the other eye. I gotta study now. What if I study later? Maybe I'll study a little bit later. It's night. I'll study in the morning. Maybe I can study at school. I should have studied yesterday. Getting to sleep peacefully. My body doing that weird falling thing. You don't have a skeleton inside of you. You're a brain. You are inside of a skeleton. You're piloting a bone mech that's using meat armor. What? Why is being alive so expensive? I'm not even having a good time. Me too, kid. Students. I'll never use Pythagoras' theorem in real life. Also, students walking home.
This is just common sense. So that means Pythagoras' theorem is common sense, which means we don't need to get taught it. Dudes, after scratching their nuts, you're single. You found a girl. She likes you. She agrees for a date. You're a praying mantis. When the deep state, my family, leaks classified information, my birthday, to their known informant, the waitress, and they all approach us clapping. You're going to sleep and someone says, good night. You live alone. Me, going on a 3-week-long trip. My phone charger. So long, partner. Rubbing your eyes for too long, be like. 7-year-old me, seeing the same actor in 2 different movies. What? Actor, different movie? You're not Jack Sparrow? You need to create an account to see this website's content. Nope, not doing that. How antisocial people prepare to say here when the teacher calls for attendance. Having an amazing dream? Well, now you need to pee. Want to continue that dream? Nah, you're in a pit of snakes now. First minute of chewing gum. Second minute of chewing gum. When you wake up from a 3-hour nap and do that weird stretch thing. When mum peeks in to check if you're asleep at night and leaves again. Go to sleep. One last episode. Me at 3 a.m. My brain. Do it. Me. When you're eating dinner at your friend's house and their mum starts yelling at them. When the girls invite another gay friend to the sleepover. Me. What are you doing here? My best friend. Hiding in plain sight. Same as you. Baby's holding something. Me, trying to take it away from them. It's like their power. I don't know why they're so strong in their hand. I love hanging out with a larger group of friends, so I can go non-verbal and listen to them like it's a podcast. This boy is possessed by a demon that makes him unable to study. Upon exposure to books or anything related to school, he immediately passes out. Fun fact, some people can unfocus their eyesight or make their eyesight blurry on command. I thought everyone could do that. The idea of having a loving partner. Dating. Me, late at night with immense amounts of life motivation. Me, the next day wanting nothing but sleep and food. When you're halfway into a song and realize you haven't appreciated it the way you should. Rewind. Me, watching the barber destroy my chance of any girls for the next 2 months. Me at 3 a.m. imagining how I would do CPR on a giraffe instead of sleeping. Pick up the book closest to you. Go to page 206. The first sentence explains your love life. Page 206 doesn't exist. Doesn't exist answers the question. Nobody. Me trying to wash a spoon. It's got splash damage. It comes back at you. Relax. Just try to keep your mind organized. My mind. Handling insults versus handling compliments. October used to be cold. That is entirely your fault, Grandma. Always the way it goes. 6 a.m. after pulling an all-nighter. 11 a.m. Casual friends. Hey, do you want a cookie? Yes, thank you. Best friends. Hey, do you want a cookie? What did you do to the cookie? You're walking down the stairs. You miss a step. You're fine. You're nauseous because you haven't eaten. I can't eat because I'm nauseous. You're going to do the dishes. Someone asks you to do the dishes. Me, being ill as a kid 2 minutes after parents left home. People who really know everything about dolphins. People who think they know everything about dolphins. My therapist. Excessive sleeping is a sign of depression. Me, can't mistakey if not awakey. 5-year-old me trying to see if the fridge bulb remains on after I closed the door. 10 years ago today, I witnessed someone pull off one of the funniest jokes of all time. How do I land? Crazy how I got 7 trillion nerves, and people managed to get on every single one of them. I caught my roommate faking her Zoom class this morning. Complains about traffic caused by people looking at the accident. When it's my turn to look at the accident, how do I teach my body that the fight or flight response is supposed to be for life or death situations, not social interaction? How do I say screw you politely? With all due respect, intercourse yourself. When life seems to be going good for more than 3 days. The hacker who doesn't understand why he can't see my password. Me, who set my password as 8 asterisks. This is how I feel literally every single day. Hey, are you still alive? Awake. I wish I wasn't. Alive or awake? Awake. Alive. This guy. Filling out a passport application form for my 4-month-old. Occupation? Baby. These cannot be the same paychecks my coworkers are using to provide for their 3 kids. Being high IQ and weird does not make you autistic. Me in winter. Too cold, man. Lack of warmth. Me in summer. Too hot, man. Hell on earth. Me in spring. Damn allergies. Me during the 5 days of autumn. Nice. Therapist. You said you were disappointed with life and how the world operates. What were your expectations? Me. My life is boring and repetitive. I must change something. Me. After changing route to home and buying soda from a store I've never been in. Me. Explaining a song I heard years ago, only to know the melody. Google. 8-year-old me in my bed when I hear any sound. This is still me. I can't sleep if I hear sounds. The first time I see a cow. The 8,000th time I see a cow. Controversial opinion. The night before a day off is better than the actual day off itself. Yeah, because on the day off day, then you have to go to work or whatever you're doing the next day. It's like, Wear a hat, they said. It protects you from the sun, they said. A simple compliment that a girl gave to us years ago. Boys, where does it hurt? Headache, stomachache. It just does that sometimes. Me, 5 minutes after finishing an absolutely great game I was very emotionally attached to. Life has no meaning now. Me, who overslept. My calculator app, 7:30. Me watching someone Google something less efficiently than I would. When I go to the bathroom and forget my phone. Yes, this definitely looks like a cleaning solution. How I remember old games. This is how they really are. I just found out that this is the same actor. When you're swimming and something suddenly touches your leg. Foods that'll make my stomach hurt later. Me. This month, I will be more disciplined with my money. Enough is enough. I'll try again next month. Life is for living. Me giving advice versus me living my life. Stardew Valley. Spent a week giving a girl flowers and buying her beer. Asked her to dance with me and she said, ew, no. Very realistic. 10 out of 10. When you're about to kill a bug and it starts flying, I would rather fight a bear than 5 daddy long legs. Mr. Box, I'm trying. Do not break down. OMG, you gotta try the new barbecue place in town. The new barbecue place in town. When you swallow and your ears finally click after being... My ears are so blocked right now, it sucks. I've tried clearing them and they won't clear. Oh, so you're trying to hunt? Let me make it sound like a deer is walking behind you. My backpack strap whenever I try to put it on. I shall grant you 3 wishes. I wish for a world without lawyers. Done. You have no more wishes, but you said 3. Sue me. My room versus my browsing history. Learning how to be a responsible adult. Make money and invest. Farming useless new skins in a game. I'll stop playing in a week. Me. That awkward moment when the teacher is helping the student next to you. Put your butt somewhere else, Mr. I don't know, Fletcher? I don't know. I think that's a pretty stereotypical teacher name. My wife kept... Oh, easy there, Tiger. What am I saying? My girlfriend kept making fun of me during our walk because I wouldn't let go of this icicle I found. I have a feeling the boys will understand. You need to put that in a freezer and look after it. That is a relic. This is like a 1 in a billion chance. I need new people in my life. Also me. New people. Goodbye. Font matters. I will always find you. I will always find you. My music playlist be like, 4 years ago, I lived in a bush and hunted for my meals. Now I have 2 passive incomes, my own house, and a personal chef. Follow me for financial advice. Me every morning. Damn, I kinda no longer wish to participate in society. I fear this is me. Prepping for a call. Recovering from a call. This is how I feel when I can't breathe out of my nose. Wife, why do you jump so much in your sleep? My dreams. Sometimes I talk a lot, and sometimes I don't talk at all. And somehow both are embarrassing. It's so weird how people undermine having 12 viewers on Twitch. Imagine having 12 people chilling with you in real life at the same time. Social media really ruins some people's mindsets. Honestly, I don't know how I can earn that 5th star. 4 stars. Dr. Lewis saved my life. Doctor at my checkup asked me if I had any feelings of depression or anxiety. And I said, don't we all? And he said, no, I can finally get into cosplay. Affordable Mandalorian cosplay. Dear men, what is preventing you from looking like this? Having 2 COVID, that is all. And I can't grow a beard, and I'm not old, and I don't have an old chair, and I don't have anything, I guess. Steps outside in the sun to get in my car. Minus 1 HP, 1. Always wanted to pull out one of these, and then leave the house mysteriously. You're such a dumb animal. You pay 30% of your income to stay out of prison. When you put it like that. Rabbits jump and live for 8 years. Turtles do nothing, and they live for 150. Moral, laziness is the key. Me, after leaving the barbershop, I was asked what I'm doing with my life as a part of small talk. When I failed to kick the random rock I found on the street all the way home. Looking back, my life has been nothing but failures. Where does it hurt? Headache, stomachache. When something goes on sale after you've already bought it. When you're playing Mario Kart and you're in the first place. That feeling when you've slept on top of your hand. Sometimes I've slept in it so badly, my whole arm is numb and I'm worried if it's ever gonna become unnumb again. Always say, but I don't know though, after giving people advice, in case it ruins their life. Bro, are you doing okay? There's no twinkle in your eyes and your whimsical demeanor has been replaced with a profound sadness. When you're a girl wearing yoga pants and you're walking in front of a guy. Stop looking at my bot. This is why we look at the floor. Have you not seen that meme? Why am I like I'm speaking to the person who made this meme? I don't think a lot of guys do this. I think they look at the floor. You're in a zombie apocalypse. The infection time is really short. They can run. There are special actual zombies. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm having a pretty rough day. I don't want to put it on you or anything. However, I've reached my breaking point. I'm not delivering the food. I am going to eat it. I'm sorry. Hours slept chart. 8 hours. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Even 7 is still... I mean, it doesn't matter how many hours I sleep. I still wake up feeling awful. Look, it's the chill person that secretly has severe anger... No, I don't have anger issues. I just get extremely disappointed. Me, who stopped arguing with someone because I'm tired of them. You stopped arguing because you know I'm right. That's relatable. Whenever I'm done arguing with someone, I get in my car and drive them over. Whoa. When you're about to pet a dog and it starts growling. Has happened to me once in my entire life, and I pet like every dog I see. Pretty lucky, I guess. Or maybe dogs just love me. How to insert USB. Wrong, correct. I don't get it. I actually don't get it. Are they just messing with us? Oh, I get it. You have to try both sides and oh, yes, that happens a lot. Why is my movie I'm illegally watching online buffering so much? This is not what I didn't pay for. Wrong password. Versus me using it for multiple sites. You make popcorn, you get a blanket, you get cozy on the couch. You forgot the remote when you're a sheep. Meh. I eat all these foods separately, and it's healthy. I eat it together, and it's unhealthy. That doesn't seem fair. Parents, you've got mail on the table. The mail, it's always opened. Me, shut the door on the way out. Literally everyone. When it finally gets to your favorite part of a song and someone turns it down. When you fire up the grill and feel a single drop of water land on your forehead. How I look in the morning versus how I look for the rest of the day. Toy set. May contain small parts. 0 to 3-year-olds. Delicious. Finally some good food. No one would be safe if Apple did this. Hi. Read from notifications. Actually opened. This will change the game. Do you ever pee and then you have to still pee after you pee, but you can't pee because you just peed? This post spoke to me. Oh, so you're a human? Name every picture with traffic lights. Barbara, do you like it? Me. Yep, perfect. Me on the way home. Which one are you? A is still too high. Me sits down. My cat. Target acquired. Trying to make a situation better and accidentally making it worse. Tracking service. Your order is out for delivery. It should arrive by 8 p.m. today. Me, sitting by the door at 8:12 a.m. Package. My school notebook being used by 10 different students. Nobody, us as kids. This would cool you down. I'm kinda tired of living through major historical events. When you get out of the shower and wipe the mirror enough to use it, and it fogs up literally 2 seconds afterwards. Great, now they think I'm a fan. When you open a story when it's just been posted. Knife in the chest. Growing up without a fidget toy. Where the hell is the back of the remote? I'm having war flashbacks. Going to sleep is a simple matter of shutting off 8,000 screaming thoughts. No, I hit reboot. Me, just about every morning. When you're chilling and suddenly remember you won't exist someday. Average age for everything comparison. Age of 15, first kiss. 17, losing virginity. 18, first relationship. 23, peak of life satisfaction. 26, marriage. And 26, first child. Girlfriend. I'm sick of you pretending you're a detective. We should split up. Me. Good idea, we can cover more ground that way. What I see versus what my camera sees. When you accidentally type tis instead of its. English teachers, after a hard day of getting pregnant and teaching nothing. Is this like at every school? Why don't they just kill sadness? True, then no one would be sad anymore, but then if you're not sad, what is feeling happy? Procrastinators be like, 1 second left until exam. My goals, a career I love, nice house, wife and kids. My goals now. If I can survive the housing collapse, maybe I can find a cheap place to rent. When you're eating a fortune cookie and the paper says, you will develop an allergy to flour and sugar. When you're losing the argument, but the opponent's insults are really funny. You're having a nice family dinner. Gordon Ramsay and his crew walks in. You're almost an adult, do it yourself. You're just a kid, you don't know anything. Parents, you're the first person on Mars. The doom music kicks in. I'm sleeping right now. How the hell did you post this? Moved my fingers around, hit post. So today, this girl in my class asked what the word procrastination meant, and I said, can I explain that later? And my teacher laughed for like 5 minutes, and when he stopped, the girl whispered, I don't get it. They won't allow me near Antarctica, because they know I love chomping on big chunks of ice. Where are all the icebergs at? In my mouth, baby. You're going to do the dishes. Someone asks you to do the dishes. Influencer contacted by 5,000 single men after posting boyfriend application. Rejects all of them. America's dating dynamic. Summarized. You don't have enough space. Deletes 2 apps. You don't have enough space. Give me back those 2 apps. You don't have enough space.
October used to be cold. That is entirely your fault, Grandma. You aren't always going to have a calculator in your pocket. Lying 90s teachers. When you say something to your therapist and they firmly reply with, I did not need to know that. The way Google has become so useless that I need to add Reddit to the end of all my searches to actually get the information I'm looking for needs to be studied. You already know what's going on. Only real ones know exactly what's going on. The container gets less fun as I get older. Dinosaurs? No. Markers? No. Medicine? Front of house staff versus kitchen staff. Me, who's been trying to sleep for the last 2 hours. My brain overanalyzing every mistake I've made since I was born. Scientists then. We cloned the sheep. We will discover life in space soon. We will find a cure to HIV. We have a robot on Mars. Scientists now. No, the Earth is not flat. My right leg. My left leg. My fat nuts. You're invited to suffer, and you don't even have a choice to decline, you have to join. Getting nothing done. Having a sudden urge to fix your life at 2 a.m. First guy that sat on an office chair must have been like, wow, this thing can spin around. I just did a massive spin. I forbid you from taking another step down these stairs. I almost like Cinderella the Third, better than the original, and this is one of the reasons why. Serious situation. My brain. Laugh. Oh, okay, cool. So it's only open on Saturdays and Tuesdays. And Wednesdays? My reply time's leaked. Science. The human eye has an incredible definition. No camera can match it. The human eye. Movie. I slept with your friend. Everyone. Ooh, 6-year-old me. What does it mean? Life is a party, and I'm the piñata. Me, after laughing at my own jokes. Me, before I even get the joke out. You don't microwave a salad. This is the face of a broken man. Guys are like mosquitoes. They go around to all of these girls saying the same stuff. The worst part? We actually believe it. I hate when mosquitoes do that. Hey, what's up, girl? You're real pretty. Where are you from? You're the one for me, baby. Depression isn't always obvious. Shaving my piano. When you hear a new song on the radio and you're desperately trying to pick a notable phrase so you can Google it later. What if we spelled people like this? Peephole. That would be funny, I think. My custom mousepad. Every time I tried to do my homework. Oh look, a piece of paper. Oh look, another piece of paper. I think I'll just give up and sleep. Driving past your old elementary school be like, Mike, you haven't spoken to anyone in 3 weeks. What the hell is going on? It's behind you. My mum yelling at me for no reason whatsoever. Me asking myself what I did wrong. Life on social media. Schools. We try our best to make our students feel comfortable in this building. The school's toilet paper. Trade offer. I receive 17 years of your life. You receive useless knowledge. The road when I'm doing nothing. The road when I'm drinking water. My posture when my camera is on versus my posture normally. When that one nostril finally opens up after a cold. When you're so over an assignment and you know proofreading will just make you sad. When you repair something just enough so the next person using it breaks it. Engineer. When your friend hits you with a draw 4 in Uno. How come dudes don't go through girls' phones? I like being happy. My wedding. Me. I do. Guests. Aw. Or do I? Guests. Ooh. Millennials. Come on. Collapse. Maybe I can gaslight myself into being okay. Wait, this is just cognitive behavioral therapy. When they reply to your paragraph with a K. Here lies this conversation. And here lies this friendship. When you're watching a show with your friends and they start hating on the character that's most relatable to you. Wait, it's just endless suffering? Always has been. Are you excited to be a senior? Ready to graduate? What schools are you looking at? What do you want to be? POV. You're about to hear the stupidest opinion you've ever heard. Photo shoot in water. Expectation versus reality. Music branch. I will share my music if you bring your earphones. It's super useful and also looks like an author. Looks like you're pumping a beat. Someone. What are you planning to do after college? Me. Things, stuff, etc. Hearing dumb Gen Z slang. Use it ironically. Start to use it more often. It becomes a part of your daily vocabulary. On God. What is a birth certificate? Why do I have to prove to you that I was born? Bro, I'm right here. Hacker saying he knows my address. Me, who's known it for a long time. Dear, when a branch cracks. Dear, when 2 tons of steel are coming for them at 140 kilometers an hour. Me, stays home from school. Haha, everyone is in second period right now. When you have no idea how to end the conversation, I'm just gonna roll. Chat, can't. Email, I cannot. Essay of 3,000 words. Henceforth, I am unable to can. Traveled like 2 hours to see Mount Fuji. Was it worth it? The answer is no. But it also is, because it was probably fun. Today during class, this guy was getting all the questions right. So this girl goes, wow, he's such a nerd. Teacher, wow, cut it out. He could be your boss one day. Nerd, highly unlikely. I don't plan on being a pimp. Everyone was like, damn. I have nightmares that look precisely like this. Why are everyone's nightmares Half-Life 1 maps? Small price. You played games with your friends? Yes. What did it cost? Alarms set for 2 hours and 14 minutes from now. When you're home alone, doing some weird stuff, and hear a key in the door. Oh, what's that? Who's here? Me, trying to look at rare solar eclipses, the sky. Today's 3-year-old can switch on laptops and open their favorite app. Me, when I was 3, you ate mud? I don't think you should be telling people this. When everybody's going through drama, but you're antisocial, so nothing happens to you. When life gives you lemons, give the lemons back. Why were the lemons free? Is something wrong with the lemons? Are the lemons haunted? Be suspicious of the lemons. Finally earning good money, all bills paid, having friends, healthy, enjoying stuff. Not a care in the world. Something's not right. I usually get addicted to literally anything that distracts me from the fact I exist. When you're just chilling, then a random part of your body feels like it's being stabbed for 5 seconds. It makes me think I'm dying. You're fired. You're promoted to a customer. You're lying if you say you've never poked these holes with your fingers. I probably have done that, but I definitely remember these speakers. My girlfriend, everyone. You haven't called me baby at all today. Do you just want to be friends? I will no longer spend money on silly things. 2 minutes later. Buy a boomerang. Throw it. It doesn't come back. Live in constant fear. Will the course be hard? Don't know. Will the tests be hard? Don't know, but the paper will be soft. It's been a week, and we still don't have a syllabus, and I'm not entirely convinced my science professor has any clue what's going on. Mama didn't raise no 2-trip loser. And then you get marks all on your hand when you've been finding all these Pokemon, but you can't find yourself. Health experts, please wear protective suits in space. Americans, why aren't millennials buying diamonds? Sorry, I was too busy paying $485 for a campus parking pass. When you find out what the last piece of bread is called, I don't even know. What is it called? I don't like the last piece of bread. Yeah. Been broken into 4 times. There is nothing valuable left. Please stop breaking the window. I'm running out of tape. It's been forever since I've seen any AI generated images. It's been forever since I've seen any AI generated images. So this is someone's Tinder bio. Looking for someone to take couples therapy and see how long it takes for the therapist to notice we don't know each other. I'm down. Pro tip. If you got strict parents, start rebelling young so you set lower and lower expectations. Otherwise, you're going to be 20 asking your mum if you can dye your hair. Men of Reddit, what would you do if you found out your friend is gay? Stop making jokes about him not having a girlfriend and start making jokes about him not having a boyfriend. Me, standing over an NPC at 3 a.m. I took care of that quest for you. The NPC, what? I just woke up. What are you talking about? What quest? Lab reports, online homework, midterms, essays, completely reasonable deadlines. I hate how reward systems never work for me. Like, I can't just say, if I finish this assignment, I can have a cookie. Because my brain is like, oh, you could just have one right now. And I can't argue with that logic. Self-imposed deadlines don't work either because I know the guy who set them and he's full of bluff. Here's a question for all the mind readers out there. Wish.com ads, actual product. What kind of drugs are they putting in these animal treats? All natural calming product. Helps anxiety and nervous behavior. It is. It is. We are now in the second half of 2024. I haven't achieved anything. Stop the count. Me, smiling at you because I didn't hear anything you just said. Also doing the nodding. Yes. Don't ask me to repeat what you just said, please. If 2020 was a slide. In the distance, a wild... I don't even know how this is memes of your life. I did not mean to download this, I don't think. When people argue over a meme-related subject, so you step in with your infinite meme wisdom. Ahem. Some guys at my high school did the mean girl stance. I will never leave this school. My 2 personalities talking to each other. I'm so sensitive, I want to cry. You'll be okay. Me. I don't know anything about plumbing though. Dad. That's fine, just cut the water first. Me. Instagrammer posts a photo. The vase is in the background. It's all blurry. It's all distorted. Someone has been using filters. There are special spoons to waste. You're not eating a small frog, are you? The 10th pic in your gallery is what killed you. Tom. Giving advice to friends. Like, now you need to rap about your problems. Wake her up at 2 a.m. just to tell her how much you love her. When you love someone, you let them sleep. Mobile games back then versus mobile games now. Me being tired, giving yourself 100% at work. Doing the bare minimum when you've been down every aisle in the store twice and you still can't seem to find the item on your list. My new t-shirt with a picture after a week. My sunglasses when I look for my sunglasses. Oh, they're on my head. But have you guys done this with a hat? Where is my hat? Oh, it's on my head. Shout out to the blue flavor. Yeah, I like the red flavor more. Like cherry, raspberries. That face you make when you pour a bowl of cereal, then find out you are out of milk. The internet used to be a place where people went to escape life. Now people go back to life to escape the internet. When someone kisses you on the neck, when you're the only one to wear pajamas to school on pajama day. True. I do remember a few times at school I would forget my shoes and I would just wear my slippers. Yeah, that was not a good look. When I see someone from high school in a store, but they don't see me yet. I'm this indecisive. I don't think I want to go anymore. Never mind, I kinda wanna go now. Never mind, I changed my mind again. Bruh. Making everything up as I write. Me, my outline. Has this been done before? Tumblr, if you keep calling me out like this, we are going to have to talk. Every friend group has the bloodthirsty shape-shifting entity that can perfectly imitate the human voice. Where, but my friend group doesn't have a bloodthirsty shape-shifting entity that can perfectly imitate the human voice. Oh yeah? Are you really sure about that? When they were preparing me for the surgery, the nurse put one of those cloth hats over my head to keep the hair out of my face. She said, "Here's your party hat." And I was already tripping, so I said, "Yay, party." And I wiggled around on the table like a gleeful slug. Oh boy, you mother fricker. You're the reason I have to put the 1, 2, 3 in my name. Middle school, plagiarism is unacceptable. High school, university, work, programmers. Man, I stole your code. It's not my code. Parents, work's harder for kids to have an easier life. Kids, has an easier life. Parents, what? An easier life? When you watch a live stream after it aired, the only part of Olympics I can truly relate to is the Canadian swimmer who didn't realize she'd won gold because she wasn't wearing her glasses in the pool. The rest of my keyboard, the WASD keys. You get taken to hospital. Your mum starts crying. The doctor starts crying. The Avengers walk in. My alarm clock. Come, this is no place to die. Nobody. Me writing an essay. Synonyms for but. You can't even understand how many years I have waited for a picture like this. You really can't understand. Kiwis are always relevant on my blog. When you see a funny meme and you like. When you clean your room so well that the only trash left is you. No, you're not trash. What's cooler than being cool? Financial stability. Alright. I wish there was a technology that let you pay based on salary. Like, this coffee is $2 for me and $20,000 for a Kardashian. Renovating the house, decided to put this in the wall before it's boarded up, so I can give it to the next person who renovates the house a heart attack. You should put a 1984 hide and seek champion t-shirt on it when you're in a hurry and someone won't end the conversation. Anyway, man, I gotta go eat some... Keep speaking. Yeah, I think I have to let the dogs... I think I gotta walk the dogs now. Most unlucky man in history. Walter Summerford was struck by lightning in 1918. 6 years later, in 1924, he was again struck by lightning. Again, 6 years later in 1930, he was struck by lightning. Even after his death in 1932, lightning struck his gravestone in 1936. Should I do like funny fact memes? I'm gonna do unlucky memes too. Trump got shot. Dude, I saw. Lauren, I miss you so much. Anything to talk to her, huh? You find a good YouTuber. They're funny and relatable. They have videos about topics that you enjoy. They get exposed as a horrible person. Yeah, I don't know what's going on this year. A lot of people are getting outed for just being straight up weird. Especially Dr. Disrespect. I didn't even watch the guy, but... bruh, my music taste versus... this is so true. I go through girly pop and then just straight... Actually, no, I'm kind of more girly pop music. Listen to indie stuff though. Not really gothic. Children, this is dirt. Dirt. A geology field trip. You're having a staring contest with the doll in your... Ooh, I don't like dolls. Nope, I don't have any dolls in my room or anything like that. They creep me out. Haha, dude. Your friends only like you because you radiate joy, and 2 minutes in your company is enough to brighten their day significantly. They only keep you around because they love you dearly and cherish the place you have reserved for them in your heart. When you're not supposed to be awake on your computer at 3 AM and you hear your parents walking towards your room, why are all of these memes so detailed? Like, the screen is casting shadows on his face. People are putting some time in on these. A soulmate is a person that won't complain about any of my music when I put my iPod on shuffle. I complain about my own music when it's on shuffle. What are you talking about? Kids, when you're choosing your college schedule, you'll hear a voice saying, just take the 8 AM class. It won't be that hard. You've done it for this long. That's the devil talking. I judge how good a book is based on how disorientated I am with my physical surroundings after closing it. Me, after finishing a good book. What is going on? You get to go on an adventure. You'll save the world, get the girl, and have the best damn battle theme ever. But you will have party members. Half of them will die horrible deaths. You will have no way of knowing this. A small price to pay for salvation. It's funny how we hate ourselves, but then we see other people hating themselves, and we're like, no, don't do that. No, we do not hate ourselves. Don't say that. You are programming your mind. Do not say that. So if wages don't go up and housing prices keep rising and we get jailed for being homeless, who's going to pay the landlord's rents? What's the plan here? Well, my conclusion is that most people won't even be able to buy a house. It'll just be through inheritance. So my foreign exchange student has been keeping notes of words/phrases he hears so he can study them. American slang. It's lit. It's good/fun. What's good? What's up? On fleek. Perfect. Ice. Jewelry. Make it rain. Throwing money. Finna. About to. Swag. Cool. Legend says, if you like and subscribe to Pascal, you're great. Whoa. What just happened to my voice? Maybe I shouldn't twist this meme up and kind of make you guys to subscribe to me. Subscribe anyway. Me trying to remove a plug from the socket. Now it's stuck there. Or trying to get a plug inside the socket when you're going to bed and I'll try for a minute, then I'll get really annoyed. I'll semi-look for the socket and then I'll be like, man, what the hell am I doing? And then I just go for it. That's annoying though. It's like the stages of regret. Where does it hurt? Headache, stomach ache, realizing you're wrong in the middle of an argument. Also guys, if you can follow my Twitter, that'd be greatly appreciated. I have some ideas I want to use with it, but yeah, if you want to keep updated, you know, if something goes wrong with a video, some funny memes I post there, or just like I do some questions like, guess the video. Just drop me a follow.